Hello everyone, my name is Anya Samala Octavia and my student numbers is 44251582. Today I want to share my opinion about smoking in the campus areas. Maybe some of you already know that smoking is not allowed on campus. I think smoking in the campus areas is not good because it can hurt your health and other people around you. When you're smoking in the campus areas, people around you might feel uncomfortable because of the smoke. Besides having a bad smell, the smoke can also make your eyes hurt. And not the only active smokers can get the bad effect, but the passive smokers can get the bad effect too. They can feel shortness of breathing, coughing, and dizziness. Remember, smoking only wastes your money. It is better to spend your money for something more useful, or just keep your money for something that you really need. So, I think we should care about others, stop being selfish, and stop smoking in the campus areas. Thank you. Hello everyone. Now I will explain about the questions word. I will start from the definitions. The questions word are what we often call WH questions, are interrogative words used to form questions in English. Questions words have the function of asking for specific information about people, objects, places, and times. The next slide is types of WH questions. What, when, where, who, whom, which, whose, why, and how. Okay, let's move to what. What is used to ask about things, people, or incident. It can also be used to ask someone opinion. For example, what do you think about the movie? And you can answer with, I think the movie is really good. Okay, let's move to the next slide. Is when. When used to ask about time or the period when something happens. For example, is when is your exam? And you can answer with my exam is next week. Okay, now the next is where. Where is used to ask about a place, location, destinations, or positions of someone or something. For example, is where is my handpan? And you can answer with it is on the bed. Okay. The next is who. Who is used to ask about a person as the subject. The example is, who is your favorite Korean artist? And you can answer with, my favorite Korean artist is Jung Jae-hyun. Okay, next is whom. Whom used to ask about person as the object. It's different from the who. Who is as the subject and whom as the object. Okay, next the example from whom. Whom did you see? And you can answer with I saw my boyfriend. Okay, the next one is which. Which is used to ask about choice or options. The example is which book do you want to borrow, the black or the purple one? And you can answer with I want to borrow the black one. Okay. The next slide is whose. Whose is used to ask about ownership or possessions. The example is whose name did you write on the paper? The answer is I wrote my friend's name on the paper. Next slide is why. Why is used to ask about the reason or cause of something. The example is why do you love me? And you can answer with because you look so beautiful. Okay, now is how. How is used to ask about conditions, feeling, amount, age, distance, price, time, or frequency. The example is how much. How much is used to ask about uncountable quantities, prices, or amounts. Example, how much is this bag? And the answer is, it is 4 million rupiah. And next, how many? How many is used to ask about countable quantities. How many candy do you want? And the answer is, I want 6 candies. The next is, how long is used to ask about durations or time period. How long have you been working here? The answer is, I have been working in here for 5 years. The next one is how far, used to ask about distance. How far is your home from the office? The answer is, my home is 5 kilometers from the office. And the last one for how is how old, is used to ask about age. The example is, how old is your boyfriend? And the answer is, he is 23 years old. Okay, here the last slide for the questions word is WH questions formula. WH questions with auxiliary verb is WH plus auxiliary verb to be, do, or have plus subject plus main verb plus question mark. The example is, why do you love me? The next is WH questions with modal verb like can, could, will, would, shall, should, may, might, and must. It's WH plus modal verb plus subject plus main verb plus question mark. The example is, who will you meet at the airport? The last one is WH questions without auxiliary or modal verb. Is WH questions plus main verb plus question mark. The example is, what is happening? Thank you for watching my presentations and bye bye.